Jim, the Bengals defensive tackle B.J. Hill in the locker room right now with a left hamstring injury, and defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo told me that was his biggest concern coming in. The depleted defensive line. They lost D.J. Reader to free agency, and then four linemen to injuries coming into this season, and add in the fact that Sam Hubbard is still not 100% from off-season ankle surgery and hamstring injury, so certainly a concern for the Cincinnati defense.
Well, here's a handoff. That defense getting pushed back at the line of scrimmage. So it's Pratt who brings him down after a run of 8 for Pacheco.
Yeah, it's half
day. Point, that showed up last week. Just the interior of that defensive line kind of getting displaced and moved around way too much. And there is hope, Bengal fans.
Well, at least it's an A-Day, though.
I really like their second-round pick, Chris Jenkins Jr. I think he's a great run defender. He had a great camp. You know, he broke his thumb after practice. On a sled all the way. He's going to help you when he gets up there.
But if Mr. Smith is absent on half day on Monday, I'll say, thank goodness. Because he's nothing but a nightmare.
And so many of it was like, it just felt to me like they weren't
because I got too many bad dreams.
In other words, guys were out of their gap, almost as if they felt like, I'm going to go maybe get a sack or something, right? It's like they got to commit to it, and who knows that? You got on this week, but if you're not playing together in the National Football League, you're going to get exposed.
Fake to steal down the middle of the
But the game what makes me happy is Octogen, and I did make some modifications.
But there isn't one.
And I made Octagon and the tentacles becoming overpowered.
Came back to the ball right there. See how it kind of drifts back?
Was it there early?
No, it's an Octagon. It's a PC game that we play as the angry octopus destroying save for justice.
Well, the officials didn't see
But
it.
we're going to play it after football, but it has to wait after the half day of school.
Here's a 2nd and 10.
Because I'd rather just focus on school. But meanwhile, the Chiefs fumbled the football again, and the Bengals hop on it. And they did pounce it. What's up with the Chiefs recently? They won their first game, but now they turn it up. They turn the ball over again.
On this play, he had a great cut. He's doing everything
well,
except Pratt.
This temperature won't be like this forever throughout the football season. Or I know the fact it's going to be chilly.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my colleague.
That forced 2 turnovers in this first half. What a play by Jermaine Pratt.
That's why they lost last week. They lost a turnover battle 2-0. Right now, things are in their favor.
I hope they don't lose.
Burrow setting up a screen, and the Chiefs are there to pounce on him. Nick Bolton comes right in on all for a loss of 1.
Bolton did an excellent job. Great instincts. I want you to watch the center. He's going to pop out, actually the right tackle. He's going to come out and try and get Bolton. And Brown comes out. Yeah, I was right the first time. It was actually Karras, the center, and that's the instincts and the savviness of Bolton. He's so fluid.
And Lawrence did tell me that Bolton Ravens lose.
Approaching the 2-minute mark. And 2nd and 11.
Oh, yes, they did.
And the gun.
Down by
and again to a tight end. Gesicki has the first down. 12-yard completion.
And the Jets win.
Will take us to the 2-minute warning. How about these tight ends?
Well, Jane Daniels.
Outstanding, especially when you line up next to Chase. You're going to get some opportunity.
They've got 8 catches total by the 3 of them. It's the 2-minute warning.
Trading at Schwab is now powered by Ameritrade, giving traders even more ways to sharpen their skills with tailored education. Get an expanding library filled with new online videos, webcasts, articles, courses, and more. All crafted just for traders. And with guided learning paths, stacked with content curated to fit your unique goals. You can spend less time searching and more time learning. Trade brilliantly with Schwab.
NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you can spend Sundays with your teams. All in one
And the
place.
Broncos trail.
Watch every game, every Sunday.
The Steelers by a score.
Derrick Henry.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. I say so much bundling.
I will let you know how half day goes.
Bundle and save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is not a drill. Subway dropped the price on all this, 40% off any sub, any size.
Subway did what? Any sub?
Yep, for a limited time, you get 20% off when you order it now. Hurry and get your share before it's gone.
That's easy. It's like we're in the game.
I know. We had Best Buy install it.
Easy.
Bigger's better.
So we went big with everything.
Wing?
Get ready for the NFL's biggest season yet. The biggest hits, the biggest plays, the biggest players. Yeah, that big. Up your game this season with great deals on extra large TVs from Samsung. Best Buy, official sponsor of the NFL.
The NFL on CBS.
Oh, that didn't take long.
Sponsored by Subway. Introducing new $3 footlong dippers. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, he's thrown for 104 total yards to just the tight ends, which is the most in Joe's career. It's all happened in this first half. 8 catches, 104 by the 3 different tight ends employed. They go to Brown.
And that was the great adjustment from last week that we mentioned was coming out and making it easier. You have tight ends who can play? You do. Put them on the field because it makes it look like run, pass. You have multiple options.
Timeout call by Kansas City. He's just tying a shoe last week. He was so under the microscope talking about Joe Burrow and that surgically repaired wrist and throwing hand.
Well, he just picked the water bottle up perfect there.
He did. Everybody was trying to read into everything. I know he's exhausted talking about it. As he said, hey, if you had a knee surgery, you'd be trying to loosen up your knee all the time, stretching it out.
Yeah, it's a ligament, so it's like you want to get that loose and elongated, but he's throwing the ball fine. They'll get better each week. Biggest thing is they need to get a win. And so does Kansas City.
Trying to avoid an 0-2 start for the 3rd consecutive year. 2nd and 4.
No team has ever gone 0-2. 3 straight years and made the playoffs in all 3.
2nd and 4. Burrow's pass to State. That was for Jermaine Burton, 3rd round pick out of Alabama. Again, the Verizon halftime report is coming up with JB and the crew. Nate, Matt Ryan, Coach Cower, scores and highlights coming up on the Verizon halftime report. So, we got a 3rd and 4 at the Kansas City 29.
3rd and 4, you can get motion. Someone's traveling with you. Nice! Here it comes. McDuffie's over here inside. You know it's man-to-man.
Does it quickly. Pass incomplete. It was out of reach for Gesicki, who do have a penalty marker. Irwin was also in there. They have 2 Bengals right in the area.
It's probably a pick play on Cincinnati, which I would decline. Randy wants to know what exactly happens. They go back. Is it a spot?
Pass interference. Offense number 16. It's a 10-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Really? Really?
You know, field goal purposes, the line of scrimmage now will be at the 39. If you decline the penalty, you're saying McPherson, you're going to give him a 47-yard attempt.
Well, coming up a World Cup playoff token. Once again, the Patriots lose at home. The Cardinals leading Rams 24-3. Sticky.
Basically got 9 of the 10 yards back. That helps Cincinnati wasted a timeout for Kansas City right there. So they get the yards right back technically. Kansas City had 2 timeouts, but they came back a 3rd down to attack the inbounds they had to use. So what do you think of the way the game's going so far? I mean, there's been a lot of randomness, a lot of things, but it's been exciting. I think the biggest thing is the captain out there. He was a defensive coordinator, and then how patient that offense. Right now, it's the 2 turnovers is why Cincinnati has the lead. Very similar to what happened against them last week.
Defense.
McPherson for the 3rd time in this game.
McPherson made 2 for 2 from 22 yards and 33 yards. 48-yarder.
Against Kansas City. I know what you're trying to do there. No, go ahead. Just tell me again. 13 to 13 on top against KC. This is 48 yards.
He got it.
No, you can't get me on that one. It's too good. You have no announcements.
Oh, we're back. Come on. Okay, not bad. But the Jets win their game, so congratulations to New York to New York Jokes on their 2nd game. 2nd and 5. Complete. That was open too. Oh, there's Wentz. Why is Wentz there? That's something. Oh, that's complete.
It looked like the moment that Hendrickson might get to Mahomes here. Week 1, he had the fastest pressures. Quarterback.
Unbelievable play. They might want to hurry up though. No. They got plenty of time.
Trying to get around the rookie left tackle out of BYU.
On the review already.
Actually, going to review this for a second, and we'll be.
At least it's from the officials.
From Progressive Insurance.
Progress. Moving in a positive direction. We all want our lives to do that. Why is progress also in our name? We've always believed insurance should do more. That's why we've gifted over 1,000 vehicles to veterans, funded housing programs for families in need, and why we're working to make roads safer. And housing more fair. For us, that's real progress.
Yep, we're back already. I think the Chiefs got the...
Okay, so they're taking a look at this completion. And was he inbounds or out of bounds?
Well, Mahomes got it off. That's a great view to see there. And then
I think he's in bounds.
we'll see Gene. Have you taken a look?
Yeah, and I think that what they're looking at is Pacheco's right elbow on that sideline landing inbounds before his body gets out.
The runner was down inbounds before going out of bounds. That creates a live clock.
Yep. Clock is running.
So there it is. That is inbounds, the right elbow. So now what will they do? They stop the clock, Gene. What do they do now?
Well, basically now you have a ruling that was a running to stop and now it'll be running to running. So
6 on the clock when the runner was down. It's a 10-second runoff. Reset the game clock to 56 seconds and the play clock to 30 seconds, please. And both will start on my signal.
I thought Alex did a great job of explaining it, guys. They went from a running to stop to running to running. They go to see where Pacheco was, where the clock was exactly when the elbow hit at 106. They take the 10 seconds off, and they will let both teams know he will wind the clock as soon as the teams are ready, and the clock will start when they're ready to play.
Oh, that expensive as far as the time consumed for only 1 yard. Take the snap at 52. And now they got him.
That's a sack. Now the clock's still running.
This time he completes the deal.
He gets no chip here. Rookie left tackle. Kingsley right here. There's easier guys to go against. With your second start, Hendrickson showing the pressures he did last week.
There he goes, past the line of scrimmage, and out of bounds.
At least it's 4th down, but that's the end of the quarter.
Who's feasting on the rookie left tackle.
Yeah, if you leave him one-on-one out there all game, he's going to make Mahomes have to move out the spot consistently. He just did it on this drive, almost single-handedly ending Chiefs' chance at getting points.
The stadium clock was taking some hits. You saw it for a second there, out of our control. It's been adjusted here. 24 seconds is the time.
Oh, he's kicking a field goal.
Hey, this is going to be 68 yards.
68? No way he's going to do it.
If there's anybody who can do it, Tim, who is it?
Well, it might be the kicker from Dallas. I'll give Bunker that too. Okay. And Justin Tucker, who has 66 of his own. Aubrey. Tracy, he made one in practice too. Go ahead, Trace.
That's right. I watched Harrison Buckner. He made one from 66 going this direction. He just barely missed from 72 on the right hash. So something to watch.
Tracy, is that downwind a little bit down there?
The wind is helping him just a little bit. I wish there was more wind because it is hot down here. But yes.
You got warm temps. You've got a little bit of a breeze, and now they've called them off. Bucker's out.
I think that's the right decision. I know it's the field position. If you miss that, if there was like 8 seconds, I would have done it.
Broncos, no.
Eliza comes in. Look at this play. Joshua Williams jumps up in the air and able to throw it back in the field of play. 48-yard punt.
This was almost. I mean, it's amazing what he just did. Look at that. I mean, he jumps like I do. That's incredible.
That actually should have been in Paris.
Yeah. I got hops. But right here, if he would have been able to somehow get someone else down there to down it right there inside the one, it makes it very difficult.
Oh my God, the Saints definitely blew up Dallas.
As a quarterback, so they would have had to hand the ball off, which giving you a chance at a safety.
That's why you really could never try that 68-yard field goal attempt. Because if you miss it, they would have taken over at the 42-yard line.
449 embarrassment.
Now they just got to get a snap.
Right now, look at the ball. They moved it back to the 1. So they initially had it at around the 2. Remember where they initially marked it? So now it's at the 1. So I don't think you can trust downing it as a quarterback and just kneeling it out. I think you got to run the ball. I think that's why they took the timeout. Like Joey's asking, we got to hand off, I think.
You just don't sneak it here and just plow ahead and go to the locker room.
I think the quarterback sneak it.
That's what I'm thinking.
But do you want the quarterback to have to take that unless you get the first down? Just hand it off to a fullback right next to you. But he's just going to quarterback sneak this.
Yeah, they will.
Try to draw him off sides first. Then they'll take the penalty probably. And the ball won't move.
Go again.
Offense. Half the distance on the goal line. Still first down.
Going backwards.
Just trying to run out the 14 seconds.
That's why it was such a big play by him. You have a chance of a safety. It's just not that easy. There's small little things like this that give you a little advantage and a chance. But now they did move it back. I mean, to me,
Got to be a snake.
it's uncomfortable now.
There it is.
Yep. Good call.
Most anticipated 14 seconds I've seen in a long time will bring us to the intermission. That was a good first half of football. Mahomes and the Chiefs, though, turn it over twice. He's picked once, and then the rookie fullback fumbles another time.
We did make quarterback sneak feel very important.
Did a very good job of that.
On the first
I like the drama. Let's go to Trace.
Coach, I know you're going to point to the 2 turnovers in that first half. No points here. What more do you need to see offensively?
Yeah, you can't turn the ball over. We're going to point that out and then sustain our drives, make our blocks.
And he's still coaching.
Get ourselves off the field on the defensive side.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, Cincinnati certainly not intimidated in what is a hostile environment for most opponents coming here. Verizon halftime coming up.
All right, here we go.
So we're back.
Did a great job stopping him down low, holding him to a field goal, 4-point play. Keep getting the ball after him. The turnovers have been outstanding. So I like how our team's mentality is right now. We're going to finish in the end zone, get some more turnovers.
Yeah, they actually scored on 3 of their 5 possessions. Now here's Mahomes giving it to Pacheco, bouncing around for a gain of 2 into the arms of Pratt, who got a strip in that first half. A little drawing going on after the tackle with Shane Smith, the right guard. Quarterback numbers in the first half. Impressive by Joe Burrow and how they activated the tight ends in this game. Again, collectively, the tight ends went over 100.
Don't mind me, everyone. I'm just plugging up my stuff.
Defense you saw likely for the Ravens have a big game against the Chiefs last week, and so they're trying to expose that same thing, and so far they have.
Here's a 2nd and 8. To Worthy. And he takes off to the 45. Got a nice block by Smith-Schuster, number 9 there for his back with Kansas City.
And Kelsey as well. Kelsey's going to be on the inside to the right, so a little play fake.
So, excuse myself. Just trying to get my computer. To get myself to play Octogen.
One third year for the Bengals the second half is to maintain.
And I think today will be the last day for me to play, to do some gaming until at the end of the week.
Hill, by the way, has been downgraded to out. Remember, he had a hamstring in the first half, so we will not see.
It's the first time that here's a fact for you viewers, the Hokies didn't win at Old Dominion until yesterday. We usually beat Old Dominion at home in Blacksburg in Lane Stadium. But it's amazing that they finally win on the road at Old Dominion. We got them last year, and we did it again this year. If you haven't noticed, the facts in the history.
Today they made him move sideways, not get up and under. As if he went up here behind him, he steps up, gets out, and goes.
Here's the first and 10 to Pacheco. He rips off a run of about 9.5.
There's the patience. Stay patient. It feels like you're Kelsey, right? I need a target. He wants something. It's like, no, they're giving you the ability to run the ball with the way they're setting the front. The coverage is stay with them. But also get him the ball.
But Pacheco now is 67 on the ground on 13 totes. 2nd and 1. Pacheco sitting out this play. Steele takes his place. Sideline route, not there. Worthy was the target. And now you got 3rd and less than a yard.
Worthy just slips here, not even touched, just right there, loses his footing. And then, fortunate to have really cool shoes on that I know are your favorites. Not mine. But Skechers.
Stretching out a little bit as the rookie.
I thought he could be making himself up a little bit.
Again, just need about a half a yard, but Cincinnati plugs the gap. And direct snap to Pacheco, and they've got a 4th and inches coming up.
This is great for the confidence of the Bengals. Bad for the Chiefs, Joe. They got work this year. How do you stop the short yardage? And everyone, look at that. Wow. That is a great job by Davis Gaither to take on the guards right there, pushing back into the hole. This is a huge play early in the second half.
Yeah, 4th And a foot. They've got the linebacker in Chanel, 54. Right here, to his left. Give to Steele, and he's able to lower his head and take off the curve.
To have Steele, a guy who I think is going to be a great short yardage back, used him twice in the first half, but Andy trusted him, bringing him back in after the fumble. I don't know if you're going to see it, but that second effort, and just following Chanel, like you said.
Yeah, that was a nice block by Chanel.
Yeah, Chanel is a unsung hero. He plays everything. He's a bull gym. He's powerful. He plays 3 technique, plays outside linebacker, plays back there, and then he comes on offense.
Yes, now plays fullback. Here's the 1st and 10. Rolling out. There's room if he wants to run. And he gets pushed out.
I wish I could make myself
Hendrickson pushed him out inside the 25 after a run of 7.
This is what I'm talking about. Mahomes does as good a job as anybody. Great pursuit here by Hendrickson. But he pump fakes. Watch. I'm going to throw it. I'm going to throw it. I'm going to throw it. There's nobody over there. That's why the defenders always stay back and he's able to get the extra 3 to 5 yards.
Mahomes 29 yards on the ground. 2nd and 3. Trying to take this first possession of the second half the distance. One screen. Pacheco. Pacheco up the middle. Down to the 11-yard line. Just like he did back on December 31, he's posting big numbers against this Bengals defense. Joe Tooney was out there in front, helping get 13.
I want you to watch Creed Humphrey as well, right here. He's going to pause and then get out, and his job is to go and find the backer. He's trying to guard Pacheco, and that's well timed. Maybe a little push in the back. Maybe, just softly.
First down at the 12. Pacheco again. Pacheco able to drive ahead for 8 yards, and they're able to run the football. 75 on 15 carries now.
This is why I say stay patient. If they're going to be up here, go ahead and run that. It's hard because if this guy came down here, you'd have an extra guy in there, but you can get all the way up to the safety. That's 5 yards before you can get in there and make contact.
Going with the heavy package again.
I said design a play at halftime, just for the situation.
2nd and 2. They go to Steele. He's knocked down maybe just shy of the first down yardage. So they're not bashful about going back to the rookie after he fumbled in the first half.
I don't think if it was a 4th down that he would have put it back out there, but he has shown that he is good at that in training camp. And because it was 4th down, that's why they put him back out there. I don't think they would have brought him back in if it wasn't a 4th down situation. And now they're like, I feel comfortable.
They gave him the first down here, Tony. But it was short. So 1st and goal. Steele's the only back.
It's a pass.
It's to Kelsey. Kelsey in traffic.
He's marked short. Well, he was going to score until Trey Smith, his right guard, tackled him right up from the end zone. I mean, that's incredible. He caught it all the way out of the 8. And there's just a hook up.
Chanel is coming back in, the linebacker, to line up in the backfield. Sheldon Rankins is down. Someone wanted a touchdown. Someone wanted to see 6 after she got 7 on Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's who wanted to see it.
Oh, yeah.
They got Rankins down for the Bengals.
We're back.
They lost in the offseason. Free agency. So Zach Carter comes in on this goal line in his spot. It's 2nd and goal. They counted the Kelsey play, by the way, as a rush, not a reception. Up top they go. Who catches it? Morris. Morris, the backup left tackle, was eligible on the play.
There's nothing more fun for the entire team than when you get a big guy in touchdown. Oh, John Madden is smiling somewhere right now on that one. You get the big personnel in, bringing extra linemen, closing that tight end, and then it's like, no way that guy's going to catch a touchdown. You can't. Who's got him? I don't know. You don't ever see a guy out there do that.
Second-year tackle from Oklahoma. Wanye Morris with a touchdown catch. Prater adds the extra point for the lead at 17-16.
Talked about the keys on offense. Protect the ball, stay patient. They did that there. The third key coming out. Come up with a red zone play because you've seen them on defense now what they're going to be doing. And I think Andy Reid did that, whether he did it at halftime or before.
They make the handoff to Steele. The Chiefs have their first lead of the afternoon. They just burned off 6 minutes and 39 seconds. Took 13 plays to come out of the locker room, take it down the field, take the lead.
Stay patient.
He hadn't had the end zone too many times, but it looked like he was ready for it. That's awesome.
He won the dance contest there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Might have to go on tour next off season.
Those are the great moments, though. Like, they're going to be talking about that tonight with this family if they win. It's just it's a rarity to catch touchdowns as I learned.
Maybe Andy Reid called his number because when he was a tackle, he was number 64. 64 was Andy Reid.
That's why he chose him.
One hit and he's already down. No.
So the quarterbacks squaring off on these tight ones. There's Andy out of BYU, played for a man that they absolutely cherished the chance to play for. Lavelle Edwards, the late Lavelle Edwards, who won a national championship at BYU. Here's right back, going long, and they find the rookie, Burton. Jermaine Burton. Well, they told us last night, we're going to need him this week. And we drafted Jermaine for games like this, and they had that play all set, and it goes for 48.
So watch, here's Burton. This is the player who's going to have to make a play. Because at the end, he's going to come down, and you'll see Burrow holds the free safety for a second, and Burton just takes off running, and that's what he can do well. He doesn't have the playbook down yet, but give his coaching staff credit, putting him in a position to do what he does best, a go route.
Lost the snap, falls on it. And we discussed it in the first half. If you have any questions about that wrist and his ability to throw it like he used to, you got to find something else to talk about. Because that was a strike from 48. Just a little mishandle between Karras and the quarterback.
That's where we talk about the ability to have that guy across from Chase will make it harder to double team him every play. You have to show them that someone else can be down the field. See two of those. A little bit of a touchdown pass, and then the big one right there.
So hopeful to have Higgins back next week when they play Washington. Here's the pass play to the tight end, Gesicki. Little jump cut and gets the ball down by Bolton.
Wow, that was impressive. You wouldn't normally say, let's throw to the tight end versus on a hitch route, open stop against the corner. Joshua Williams shows you that's what they want. Where are the tight ends? Let's go to them. Let's take a shot to right side.
They're 10 for 123. That's what they are. Led by Gesicki with 4 for 68. Third down.
What? No. Yeah, oh, I think he got it. Yeah, he got it. I thought he was short.
What an outstanding job by Burrow. Everything was covered. There's nothing that's going to be open here. And Burrow goes to 1, 2, 3, steps up in the pocket, and then right here, he's going to definitely muscle his own.
Look at Karras.
Good job by Karras. A little Philly push. Quarterback sneak.
First and 10. ahead. There they go. With Moss for the first for 9.
It's a great job by Kappa, the right guard. Getting up on Bolton right there.
Yay!
That's a good sign. They actually, I saw signs of life in that run game last week. They only had 13 runs in the Bengals, but when they did kind of get it going after a little bit, it was like they can be a good running team. But they got to get first downs, right?
They saw positive signs. We're seeing more today. You saw Reed go out, holding his hand.
It's not great today. It's not good there. But there's signs of the chance.
There's signs. Browns had a burst for one big game. Also impressive on that one. Reed, who's a big part of this defense, is out.
Yeah, they almost reached last week's total in yards.
Here we go with an eligible lineman.
Extra lineman in, just like Morris was on the other side. You got 2 play calls. What do they line up in? It's this run over here or pass here play action.
2nd and 2. Knocks it outside, then slipping. He crawling for every inch to get the first down that he might have it is Moss.
Scores and keeps his feet, don't you think?
Yeah, he would have. These cousins certainly knew how to find the end zone. Santana Moss.
Great right. Just slip. We've seen that a couple times today. Xavier Worthy did it as well. Flipped to the left side of his base.
That one cut was great. The second one slipped. Well, they say he's inches shy, so they can get the first without scoring here. 3rd and inches.
It's not as a personnel
Well,
decision.
if they could.
Bring it out there. You're gonna bring in smaller personnel, basically wide receivers or tight ends.
They're actually going to get a measurement first, which I think is a wise thing to do.
You can always ask. Can give you more time to call the play on either side as a coach. I want a measurement. You sure? Absolutely. Because I don't know what I want to call.
Too short. Short by Skyline Chili.
It is short.
Quarterback sneak.
I see that short.
Again, inches.
Bringing the extra lineman in forward, 44-61. When you do that, you get more muscle inside. So you can push that line of scrimmage back. Just that little bit of space that you might need.
And now lined up over the center.
You got communication issues, and
that's a timeout you hate to lose.
And that is unacceptable, Chip. We just had extra time because they came out and brought the measurement out. And you know that's a frustrating one for Coach Zach Taylor. He's like, we just had an extra 40 seconds to a minute, and we still couldn't get the whole right.
We had one in the first half, too, that was frustrating for Joe. But this one, when you're talking the second half, in a game that keeps going back and forth, you just know very strong possibility.
Yep, we go.
But it's, again, 3rd and inches.
61's reporting right there. He has to go tell.
Yep, Cody Ford. He was eligible on that last play, too.
That's a long play call in that hole. That means they got multiple options, possibly 3 plays, depending on what the defense lines up with.
That's the snake for the first. Helmets are flying. There's going to be a 1st and goal to go. Will's not happy about something.
Well, he ran into Chanel, who's pound for pound the strongest. Go ahead and run this. He's going to come flying in right here. You're going to meet what I honestly think is pound for pound one of the strongest players in the National Football League.
Right on that.
We're gonna roll.
You know?
The hand is right in there, too. Oh, the bobble snap, too.
That might have started things.
I mean, he basically had a linebacker run from 4 yards away, and you take the ball and go right through a hole with nobody. He runs right into you. That'll hurt.
So 1st and goal.
Believe me, those quarterbacks, it can hurt you. Remember Mahomes stopped doing it?
I remember because he got injured on the sneak at Denver early in his career. So Moss remains a running back just outside of a yard to go. Up top, looking for it, back in the end zone, too high. It was for Irwin. His first read was Chase, but McDuffie was on him.
This is a rarity. It's one-on-one right here with Chase. That's automatic, but they run a little in-sync route. And what a great job in coverage by McDuffie, who's going to be an all-pro this year, Jim. Stand out there one-on-one with Chase, rare.
It was last year as well. Reed is back. Second and goal. Toss it to Moss. A lot of bodies up there. He gets pushed back. A lot of helmets. They lost a yard.
This is exactly what we talk about. You're going to get pulling people all the way out on the edge, and it's just a matter of whether you can get a hat on a hat. Running back's vision, you should have cut that one up earlier. But my point about finding a play, once you've been in the red zone a number of times, you can change up what you're playing. Find a way to get something easy. So far, nothing easy about it.
And lost two. Third and goal. Trying to regain the lead. First option taken away. Buying time. Brings it. Incomplete. Ryan Cook on Irwin, who's been targeted 3 times in the end zone of this game.
Burrow's trying to get the ball outside. This is going to be covered. McDuffie swallows it up. But I want you to watch him the entire time on the inside. Irwin comes flying in, and right there, Cook times it perfectly. Great defense.
They've got 4th and goal. They could take the lead with a field goal, but they're going to go for it instead from 3 yards out.
Get the ball to the back or the tight end. He's going to get double teamed out here.
Here it is. Going for it all. And an open target. Once again, the Bengals score connecting with Yoshivash.
He's really impressed me today. The route he ran on the first touchdown, a mini fade comeback, was outstanding. And this one was equally as good. Wait until you see this route and how he stops on a dime and comes back out. He's number 80 on the outside. Right here. What
a move that is.
Yeah, that's on Williams, and we might be having another receiver here show up.
Well, when
No chance.
Gets back, he'll be on the outside, and Yoshivash will basically be the Tyler Boyd role. Extra point. No good. He didn't miss one all of last season in 40 PAT attempts. Yeah, right. Just right of it.
This is you, and this is your first hunch of the season.
It's parlay time.
With FanDuel, a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV will give you many more.
Buffalo. It's Broncos time. I'd take the over.
And you can easily act on whichever one speaks to you.
Eagles, Browns, Broncos, Bills. They all...
And make every moment more.
New customers $5 get $200 in bonus bets.